Good morning. Again, I thought I would start a new week in my life vlog because why not? Uh-oh. Okay, see, I keep catching my nails on things. These are my real nails. They're so long. I've broken 3 of them on my last work trip, but I keep catching them on things. So I'm going to go get them fixed this morning. Look at the ones I broke. I'm going to go get those fixed this morning. But I think I'm going to have her cut them short. I wanted to cut them shorter last time, but they've been growing so beautifully and long. She was like, no, don't cut them. And I get why she doesn't want to cut them because, like, this is really the longest they've ever been. And they're so gorgeous. But I'm working so much right now, and I'm, like, setting up conference booths. I have boxes I'm hauling. I'm lugging my trunk-sized suitcase through multiple airports. And I'm just like, there's no way to baby my nails with all the work I'm doing right now. So they just need to be short. So look at them before. Here's the before. I'll come back and show you the after. Oh, I also got out here because I'm making a coffee. Did you guys see me just do that? My blender is in the way. But I'm making a coffee. In my little baby coffee maker. And so I was just gonna record that. Yeah. Also, none of these angles are amazing because I have to stand back so far for you to see my face. But I made it back. I made it back from my long trip. Remember, I did New Orleans and then I continued on to Detroit. The trip was awesome. And my friend got to tag along, so that made it really cool. And I got to do more things than I usually would do because on my layovers, I guess I still call them that from being a flight attendant, but like in the time between when I'm supposed to be working at the conference, which is usually the evenings and sometimes my lunch break, I don't usually do anything. I stay in my hotel room. But because my friend was there, I had lunch with her every day. We had dinner every night. It was lovely because normally that time I would spend just eating a sad meal in my hotel room. But yeah, it was nice to have the company. It was obviously a distraction, but it was nice. I still got all my work done, but I'm really glad to be back. Oh, and then apparently this morning / yesterday, there was I think it was a hacker issue with Microsoft, and it affected a lot of the flights that went out on Delta, United, and maybe one other airline. And I was on Delta yesterday, and my neighbor's husband was on United coming back from another country. He got trapped. Oh, he came back today. I came back last night. Came back last night, no problem. We had a small 30-minute delay for weather because our plane was coming in from West Palm Beach in Florida. And, you know, this time of year with all the summer storms, it's almost always that you're going to have a little delay if you fly out of Florida. I was flying Detroit to DC direct, but our plane was coming to Detroit from West Palm Beach. So we had a 30-minute delay. That was it. No other problems. My neighbor's husband flew today, and he got stuck in the Munich airport. But it seems like he's on his way now. But there's so many flights delayed. Dulles looks like a riot is happening there. And I'm just very grateful that I missed all of this, and I was blissfully unaware. One of my friends in my neighborhood texted me this morning and said, hey, just making sure you made it last night because of this computer issue, which I didn't know anything about. And I was like, yeah, I made it. Then my client, he called me this morning to make sure that I had made it out of Detroit. And he said if I hadn't, he was going tubing this weekend and I could go with him. But yeah, we are very blessed. We thank God for all of our traveling mercies. And now I'm going to have a little coffee, get my nails done. It's my coffee percolating. Get my nails done. My house is getting clean while I'm gone, which is great because it is a disaster. Let's do a little before and after of the house too. Here's a before. Embarrassing. Out of control. I will mind you, I left my house like this. I went on a 11-day trip and I left my house like this. Like, I should be embarrassed, but I'm not. Like, some things you just have to get help. That's my suitcase. She can't help me with that. She probably could. She's actually really good at tidying, but I like to unpack myself. Just, girl, sometimes you just have to outsource things because you cannot do everything. Everything all the time, all at once, whatever that movie was. You can't do it. All right, my mom called, so I got a little distracted. But I made my coffee in this Capitals mug that they, oops. I go to the Capital One cafe a lot, and they gave me this. Anyway, put my coffee in. I put this Oatly Barista Edition, which is my favorite. I'm gonna put some vanilla syrup, which is Safeway brand. This is artificial, but it's very clean. It has very few ingredients. I wouldn't say very clean, but it's pretty clean. It has very few ingredients. So I'm just gonna put 2 tablespoons of vanilla syrup. And then this is the best part. The cold foam. This is the best one. I got a different one from Aldi while I was in Detroit and it was not good. This one, it's legit cold foam like they do at Starbucks. Yeah. Okay, that's delicious. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of the cold foam in it. Delish. Maybe. I like this sign. Fixed it. Came back home. My house has been cleaned. I promise I'd show you the after. Here's the after. I just went to the grocery store, so the bags you see there are grocery bags. But yeah, look how clean it looks. There's my suitcase. My desk is all tidy now. She apparently washed my underwear. But yeah, look how nice it is in here now. This is the after. Yeah, good job. Let's go look at my room. I guess we just saw that because I showed you my laundry, but it's my room. Bathroom's all tidy. Yeah. Netflix is TikTok. Okay. And Love Island's on Peacock.
That's really good.
Seriously, she cannot move.
Don't you want to go take photos?
Photos, dessert.
You should have.
Morning. It's Saturday. I actually have nothing to do. I thought that I had so many things to do today, but they're all tomorrow. So I think I have nothing to do today but rot. So I'm gonna watch Love Island. I might stay in my nightgown all day. But I'm starting my day by texting my mom to see if it's okay to use these eggs that say July 5th on them. We'll see. And I'm gonna make a little coffee. My mom said to put it in a glass of water and see if it floats to the top. And so I did, and I was like, yes, it floats right to the top. She was like, no, that means it's bad. If it sinks, it means it's good. I was like, oh. But she said, crack it and see if it smells, which I did, and it doesn't smell. So now I'm gonna eat it and hope for the best. Delicious. I want to put like a tiny bit more coffee in it, just a tiny bit. Morning. I have to talk quick. I made breakfast. I'm dressed for yoga. Apparently there's gonna be puppies and apparently there's gonna be puppies and kitties at the yoga class. So I have to hurry and get ready for that. And then I'm supposed to go to Goodwill and some, like this button store to replace the buttons on that pink jacket over there, that pink St. John's jacket that I got from Value Village. I'm supposed to do that with my neighbors today, but their schedules are a little crazy. And this is really my like last weekend I can do it. So I don't know, we'll see what happens when I get back from yoga, if everybody's ready to go. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, they're so cute. Hi guys. Yeah, exactly. I look at her like, how? I look at her like, how do I attach it? You're not interested in this?
Good. From here, bend your knees, look forward. Prepare to step forward. Step the left foot behind the left. This time, sit the hips low and go into a chair pose. Chair pose to someone with a puppy or a kid in their hand in the chair pose. My shoulder blades are down.
You're silly.
Palms at the top. Third eye center. Forward fold. Bow towards the earth. Once we reach down, halfway lift at attention. Hands back towards the earth. Moving into the ground. Step energetically or jump back. Chaturanga. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Beautiful. And downward facing dog. Push the hips back. 3 more reps. Playing around like a little slide monkey. And then everybody, figure 4 position first. Take the knee on top. Take the ankle on the knee. And then sit up. Hold it here for 1 breath. Come up. And then go to a trick pose. Heel goes into the calf. Or it goes into the beautiful. Close the right eye. Close the left eye. Close both. Good balance. Take your hands back down. And we're going to lift the foot up again. Okay. When you're ready, lift the feet up. Hands go behind you or behind the head. Extend the right leg long. Take it in. At your own pace, transition to the other side.
I love that my drive from my house to the farmer's market just casually goes by the Capitol. And also the spring court is over there. All right, we just did a quick trip to the farmer's market. Now I'm just winding my way out of the parking lot. We're very lucky that there is a free parking lot for the farmer's market. But yeah, it was so good, so easy. It's at Union Market. I'll show you. It's there at Union Market. Super close to my house. So now I'm just waiting for my neighbor's husband to get finished work. I actually just dropped him off at work on my way to the farmer's market. They live next door to me. Because they're real big thrifters, especially her husband. And we all bought thrift stuff from the thrift store last time we went thrifting together. And I have a jacket that needs the buttons replaced, the one I want to wear to Paris, take with me to Paris, but I need all the buttons replaced. And then, good turn from this lane. And then her husband has a bunch of blazers that he got for work that also need the buttons replaced. And I discovered this button store that I know they would like. So I was like, okay, let's pick a day and we're all gonna go to the button store. So now we're gonna do that today, but he is called in for work for an event that's happening at his job. Let's go, people. What? Everybody go left. Oh my God, we missed the light. What is wrong with all of you? Anyway, so anyway, he got called into work to do this project, which I feel bad about because it's an event that we are going to. We're not the only ones going to it, but we are going to the event, and he's been having to work like day and night on the weekends. He got home at 5 a.m. last night working on this project. So if I keep vlogging into next week, which I probably will, I will show you the event because it's supposed to be really cool and because all of his hard work and dedication has gone into it. But now we're kind of stuck waiting for him to work for a couple hours so that then we can leave and go to the button store. So it's 12:37 right now. I dropped him off about 20 minutes ago. I'm hoping he can do like 2 hours of work, and then we're gonna pick him up and take him with us to the button store. My stomach's growling. I'm gonna go home and eat breakfast. I just got like a bounty of farmers market tomatoes. Look at these. Look at these beauties. Oh, and a nectarine or peach, and like a handful of these kind of tomatoes. So I'm gonna make a salad with those tomatoes and maybe some eggs, and start my day and just kill some time until he's done working. Okay, farmers market success. Also, look at the cute shirt I got at yoga. It's like, I think it's Adidas brand, and it's like sweat wicking. I guess you can't see it very well from there. How about down there? Oh boy. How about here? Here we go. Isn't that cute? And it says Fit DC on the back. That's who was hosting the class and gave it to us. But I am looking for my colander to rinse off all these cute veggies I got. I got a peach. This is my farmer's market haul. Beautiful yellow tomato. This beauty, which I'm gonna wash, I think maybe I'll wash both of these and make a little salad now. And then green pepper. And then a bunch of these. And here are the rest of the suspect eggs. I'm gonna make them today before they go any worse than they already are. And then yeah, hopefully my neighbors are ready to go in like an hour. That gorgeous. I don't know if these are supposed to go in the fridge. What do we think? Fridge or no fridge? I'm gonna top my little salad with this. Okay, breakfast is complete. How gorgeous. That's the salad I made. My chicken sausage patties, my omelet, avocado. So good. Okay, I'm back from the button store with my neighbors. Unfortunately, they did not find what they needed, but I found what I needed. So this is the jacket. Oh. This is the jacket. It's a vintage St. John's. I got it from Unique Thrift for $12. It has a tag in it from the Real. Doesn't have a price on it, but it has, obviously somebody either bought it from the Real or tried to sell it. I don't know, but it's stunning. And the problem is that the buttons, the covers are missing from the traditional St. John's buttons. So here are the buttons I got to replace. I got some the size of the sleeves. So these little ones for the sleeves. And then I got bigger ones for the breast pockets and the actual closures. And this is what the buttons look like, which I think went really well and didn't take away from the jacket. So yeah. And then I also got 2 fun buttons. These handbag buttons. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm gonna find a reason for them. I have 2 of them. And these are so cheap. These little ones were $1.95 and they are 24 karat gold plated. Certainly this is not the way anyone wants to start their day. I just left my swim class and about halfway through, we noticed some people from the next class. So the class after mine is a senior.
I have to say, of course you should.
The class after my class is a senior aerobics class, which my mom takes the same class but at a different location. So about halfway through our class being over, the seniors start coming in slowly for their class so they can get changed at their leisure and make it carefully to the pool because sometimes the floor is wet, and they just take their time and they like to come in and warm up and talk to each other and socialize. So that was happening. We're in the pool facing out. Our teacher's on the outside of the pool facing us. And all of a sudden, some of us see one of the seniors run. And if you ever, I'm gonna get like weepy. If you ever see a senior start running, you know this is a problem, because obviously at that age, there's so many things that can make them slip and fall, and their bones are so brittle. So like, they don't run unless they have to. So you see this senior from the next class run out of the women's locker room and start banging on the lifeguard station. There's a glass lifeguard station right in front of where our class is happening. She bangs on it and opens the door and tells him something, and he runs out, gets gloves, is like yelling to the other lifeguard who's in the chair something. And then he tries to go into the locker room, but then what I think he realizes is that he needs a female lifeguard to go in there because it's the female locker room. So he gets the person from the front desk who's a female, and I think she's the manager of the pool. And all we know is something bad is happening. And we do the whole next 25 minutes of the class watching people run back and forth. The female lead manager comes and gets one of those boards that you carry somebody out on when they're incapacitated. She gets that from our pool area and takes it into the locker room. And my teacher's back is to all this, so she has no idea this is going on. She's playing music, so even if we tried to communicate to her something's going on, she can't really hear us from down in the pool, and we don't really know what's going on anyway to tell her. And I think we were all just hoping somebody just slipped on something and it was like something very minor. Well, as the class finishes, somebody comes out, another senior comes out and tells us that a locker fell on one of the people. Now, I have no guarantee that this is a senior that it fell on. I don't know what to think. If I hope that it's not, I kind of hope that it's not. Do I want it to be a young person that it fell on? I don't know. I want it to be whoever can survive this that it fell on. So yeah. And unfortunately, but fortunately, I had my shoes, my shorts, and my shirt in the locker room. But everything else was with me in my pool bag on the bleachers where I was. So my underwear, my wallet, my phone, my keys to my car, all of that stuff was with me. My towel. So after the class, we couldn't use the locker room area, but we could use the bathroom area. And luckily there's 2 entrances. There's an entrance and an exit. and the exit is near the showers and the lockers, and the entrance is near the bathroom. So they just had everybody reroute and go through the bathroom area, and you could change out of your clothes in the bathroom area. So I just took my wet bathing suit off, put it in my wet bag, dried off because I had my towel, put underwear and a bra on because I had that with me. But then I had to go and ask if I could get my clothes out of my locker. And luckily my locker was close to the door, not close to the locker that fell on the lady. So I went in, and I didn't know what I was going to be seeing, if I was going to be seeing blood, if I was going to be seeing a dead body, what I was going to be seeing. So I just made sure I looked only at my locker. And out of my peripheral, I could see a woman laying on the ground and paramedics with the woman. I don't know if she was breathing. I don't know if they were working on her. I don't know what was happening because I made sure not to look, because some things you can't unsee. So I grabbed my shoes, my shirt, my shorts out of the locker, and I hightailed it out of there, got dressed, and got in my car. And now I'm driving back home to take a shower, and thank God I don't have to go straight to work from the pool for my class. Thank God I'm volunteering today at Student for Change, but that's not until 10 and it's only 8 a.m. Thank God I live so close to my pool so I can go home and take a shower. And thank God this was not my mom or me. And I pray for that woman's health and safety, and I hope that whatever caused this is fixed so that this never happens to anyone else again. And I will tell you that the staff at the pool were traumatized. They are so good at their jobs and so kind always, and they were deeply affected by this, you could tell. But they were also quick moving, quick thinking, you know, and it's not their fault that a locker would be loose enough for it to fall on anyone. It's certainly not their fault. And that's all I'll say about it, because this is a very serious thing where somebody could get in very serious trouble. I'm loving making this salad with those fresh tomatoes I got from the farmer's market. Last thing I like to put on top is a little crumbled feta with Mediterranean herbs. I don't put it on top of the whole thing because it can get soggy and it makes the cheese all weird, but I just take out the portion I'm gonna eat and top that with feta. So good. I'm just eating this as a little snack before I go to dinner. With my neighbors, we're going to dinner, and then we have a scavenger hunt at the Library of Congress tonight. So that should be fun. Student for Change was great today. The energy, of course, for me was a little weird because of the thing that happened at the pool this morning. And then also there's a lot going on in the world, everywhere. So it's hard, and yeah, that's all I can say about that. But it always makes me feel better to go there and help people. I actually went there today to help them do like a purge because they're redesigning the office and they needed to make space. But a client, like from last week, I guess someone dressed her last week there at Student for Change, and she got a call today that she got a job and she starts tomorrow, and she lives in a shelter, and she doesn't have the proper uniform because they require a uniform, which was like work shoes. So those like heavy black, almost like tennis shoes that are good for standing on your feet. She needed those. She needed work pants, which are like Dickies or Dockers or like those kind of chino kind of pants, and they had to be black. And she needed a long sleeve black shirt to cover up her tattoos, and then they were going to give her a t-shirt to wear over her over those clothes, but she needed those other things. She had to be dressed in those other things to do the job, and the job starts tomorrow. So it's just like how stressful. It would be stressful for anyone if they were interviewing and they got the job and the person said come in tomorrow. Like, you're just not ready. But then to know that they have a specific dress code that you're not going to meet and it starts tomorrow, you really need this job, and you live in a shelter, so you don't really have the money to go out and just like pick up something from Target or even access to drive to a Target. Yeah. Anyway, so she came in and we were like moving boxes and stuff. But luckily they were like, Brea, if you can dress her, we will do it. And I was like, of course I can. Well, who would say no to that? So I got her as much as I could, but everything was in boxes in another office. So it was just like hard going through, and I couldn't find her the long sleeve black shirt. But I found her everything else, the shoes, the pants, thankfully. So it's just a day though. I'm just in a mood. I'm in a melancholy mood because a lot of weird stuff happened today. A lot of weird stuff happened in the world. And I think that's okay to just like sit and feel your feelings. Everybody says they're an empath. I think I'm an empath as well. And just, it's just a lot of emotion surrounding me, surrounding the world. And I'm just feeling it. But hopefully tonight is good. I'm going to dinner with my neighbors. I'm going to get some sushi, which is my favorite food. I've made this salad, which is delicious, as a little snack. It's tied me over till dinner. And we're going to go to this scavenger hunt, which I've never been to before. And hopefully it's fun and lifts everyone's mood.
Make sure you have a congressional email on the top of your playing card there. You'll grab a worksheet from Safi Booster Tour Bus. Do it. Stamp it to your card.
Oh, thank you.
This was televised, son.
Yeah, we got them pretty fast last time. Because we're the smartest.
Avi. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. Tuesday, July 23rd. I just finished breakfast. My dryer is going, the AC's on, so there's a lot of noise in the background. But I did a morning call with my coworkers, my department this morning. And then what? Oh, I had a client that I met at the conference in New Orleans call me about some work stuff, so I helped him with that. And I just made a coffee, delicious coffee. And I have a doctor's appointment in a couple hours. But I think I'm gonna pack all my computer and stuff up right now, take the bus down to near where my doctor's appointment is, and there's a really cute coffee shop down there that has food and like really good cookies. And I'm gonna sit there and work from there for like an hour or 45 minutes until my doctor's appointment, and then go back there and sit for a little longer after my doctor's appointment, just because like it's more fun to not work from my actual house. When I work from home, I like to work from like cute coffee shops and stuff. And it's not raining today. It rained terribly yesterday. I don't know if I did a recap last night. I can't remember. Yesterday was such a blur because it was such an emotional day. But we did end up going to, I don't think I filmed any of dinner. Dinner was so good. We had sushi and soda. Like none of us had alcohol. We all had like lemonade and sodas and stuff because everybody had a hard day. And then we took the bus and we went to the Library of Congress and we did their scavenger hunt. It was so fun. And I think I told you that my neighbor's husband works at the Library of Congress, and he basically is in charge of the scavenger hunt content and stuff and layout. And he did a great job. He did a really great job. And his wife helped. She was there like all weekend helping print stuff off and stuff for the scavenger hunt, and it was well worth it. They did a great job, and we had so much fun, and it really it didn't turn the day around, but it ended the day on a high note. So yeah, I'm just gonna do one more thing, follow up for this member that I had the call with. I have to order something for him, and I want to do that before I leave so I don't forget. And then we're gonna get going out into the world.
Doors closing.
I took the bus, which was a wild ride, literally. There's so much going on, so many people talking, and so many people playing music without their headphones, but city living. But now I'm like 45 minutes early for my doctor's appointment. And I do have my laptop, but and the coffee shop or cookie place is across the street. But look how cute this park is. And it's got like a little fountain in the middle. So I think I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and work. Why not? Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 24th. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Seems to be when I remember to vlog. What have I done this morning? I had my morning call. I skipped Aquasped because I started to get really anxious that everybody was going to when I showed up, everybody was going to be talking about what happened to the woman that the locker fell on. And I kind of don't want to know, because if she didn't make it, that's going to wreck me. So I don't want to know, or I'm like not in a place to know yet. Hopefully she's fine, but I just like couldn't take it. Plus my monthly visitor came to visit in the middle of the night, and I was like, that's it. All bets are off. Good night. So I've just been home all morning. I'm still in my PJs. But yeah, I did my morning call. I answered some emails. I had a banana, and now I'm about to make lunch. Yes, and then I am going to see if my neighbors will walk with me to the dry cleaners to take my vintage St. John's jacket in to get dry cleaned and to get the buttons replaced. Hopefully they can do all that before I leave for my next trip, because I don't want it to be sitting in the dry cleaners for a month while I'm gone. But we'll see. That's what's happening today. Happy hump day. Also, Netanyahu's in town and it's blocking all the traffic and we're trapped in our houses. Yay! Okay, I want to make some pasta. And I realize I don't have like a jar of sauce, nor do I have like an Italian grandmother that showed me how to make my own sauce. But I feel like, how hard can it be? Boys do it. So my neighbor, who is Italian, swears by this sauce, but also this is just tomato puree. So I think she puts chickpeas or something in here, but we're gonna need to doctor this up. So what I decided was I was gonna put a little bit of this in the saucepan, and then remember I was making that tomato feta, let me open this, tomato feta purple onion mixture, and it was so good, and I was just eating it like a salad. Well, I didn't put the feta in. I put the feta as a last stop. Anyway, long story short, I have this left over. I think these two together with some seasoning, some garlic, that's got to be a thing, right? That's a sauce. We're gonna find out. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Pasta's done. Look at that steam. Let's go over here. Sausage.
With a touch of glamour. Enjoy.
Good morning. Making a little coffee. It's Thursday, July 25th. I'm going into the office today. Hopefully all the coffee I bought in New Orleans is there in the office. I shipped some of it back with some of our materials for the booth because I didn't have room in my suitcase because we're getting low here on the coffee. Let's see if I can even make like 2 or 3 cups with this. All right, success. I'm gonna put a little cold foam, my favorite. Yum. Made it to the office. That smells good too. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow.
Just because I get to, oh, look at your chicken and waffles.
I know, it's amazing. Good morning. It's Friday, July 26th. We made it to Friday. My background looks different because I'm at my mom's house. In her mirror, cute. Yeah, they are doing some kind of sewer work in front of my building, and so they were shutting off the power to my building between 8 a.m. and 4:30. And the email was a little bit vague about whether... Oh, I thought I was going to say about whether you could use the toilet or not. And I didn't want... It's one thing to be not able to take a shower or whatever, but it's... Or cook with water or whatever, but it's another thing... Like, I wouldn't be able to make coffee and stuff, but it's another thing to not be able to flush the toilet or use the toilet. Do you use it and then you just flush it at the end of the day after they're finished working? You just use it all? Listen, I didn't want to think about it. So I had a bunch of stuff for my mom anyway, in my car. And my office is like halfway between my house and my mom's house. So I just figured I'm just going to come over here. And she was very happy because she has her own aqua fitness class, and oh, my eyes are a little red. And she takes the bus to it unless it's bad weather and it's raining. And so she was really excited because she drove my car this morning to her class. So luckily I had my laptop with me because I went in the office yesterday, so my laptop was in the car. So I'm gonna use that today and work from her house. And then I'm sure she's gonna make me run errands with her because that's what she does every time she sees me. So happy Friday. Hope you all are well. Tomorrow I have to come back over here anyways because I'm taking her to the farmer's market and it's only on Saturdays. We're gonna do that tomorrow. And then Sunday I'm gonna take my vintage sweater to St. John's and see if they will repair it for me. That's my weekend. I'm getting a haircut next week and I need it. Anyways, happy Friday and we'll talk soon.
There we go. Carry volume check. Yeah.
Good.
Sounds good.
The remote is still up there.
What?
And on a Friday night in the City of Light, we couldn't ask for a better storyteller to set the stage for this much anticipated evening.
Hi, it's Friday. Look at my cute outfit. Welcome to the vlog. I'm gonna start vlogging. I'm on the elevator. This is the beginning of my month-long trip. Hi. Okay, all finished. I got a haircut. I got my nails done the other day, got a haircut, and me and my neighbors are getting pedicures later. So we'll be all ready for my month-long trip. That's right. Thank God for that. Good morning from me in my very cute pickleball outfit. Going with my neighbor and her husband too to learn how to play pickleball. We have all these cute pickleball outfits that my neighbor and I purchased, but we've only played pickleball once, so we were like, we actually have to do this. And they're having free lessons near us, so dress the part. Hopefully we'll learn to play the part. I'm also gonna make a smoothie. It is Sunday. No, it's Saturday. It's Saturday, and I leave tomorrow for my Boston trip, and then I go on from there to like many other cities. I'm gonna be gone for a month. I'm gonna be gone for the whole month of August. So yeah, I go to Boston for like 4 or 5 days, LA for 7 days. Then I'm gonna go, and that's all for work. Then I'm gonna go up to Northern California to see my family. My stepmom is there, my cousin lives there. I'm gonna go up there, so Oakland area. We're gonna go to Napa on Monday for like a spa day. And then I'm gonna go up to Sacramento to see my best friend and her baby and her husband. We all have gotten our Airbnb together. And then from there, I'll continue on to Portland to see my other best friend who you saw with on the last 2 vlogs. She was with me in New Orleans and Detroit. And then me and my best friend are gonna take the train. I guess I should use people's names. I just can't call everybody my best friend. So Andrea and I, who's my best friend that lives in Portland. My neighbor, who I'm friends with, her name is also Andrea. It's a little confusing, but anyway, Portland Andrea and I are gonna take the train from Portland to Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm so excited. You know, my sister lives there, but my sister is going to be on holiday, so she won't be there, and my mom will be there dog sitting for her. And so Andrea and I will hang out with my mom a little bit, and then I'm coming home on August 31st. So a whirlwind, and the packing is going. It's going well. It's going well. There's stuff in my suitcase. Let's take a look. See. Okay. Here's my suitcase. I did fill all of my packing cues up over the last couple days. So, but the problem is on this side of the suitcase is stuff that's still in there from Detroit that never got unpacked. So yeah, I'm excited too because tomorrow I get to go to the Amex Lounge for the first time because I just got the American Express card. So that should be fun. But anyway, let me make a smoothie and get on with our day.